So it's been kind of a minute since I've made a video. I've been really busy with school. My new semester just started this past week, so I've been kind of like getting in the routine of that. But I wanted to make another video. I want to talk about what it feels like for me to have autoimmune hepatitis. So, little disclaimer, I'm not speaking for everybody out there who has autoimmune hepatitis. I'm sure people have other symptoms and side effects that I've never experienced and vice versa. So I'm just gonna go through all of the fun symptoms and side effects that I've experienced. I'm not really gonna go in any particular order. Some of these are long-term, some of them I experienced and never really got again. So I'll kind of clarify that as I go on. So the most common side effect that I feel all the time is I'm tired. It's kind of weird though, because I get insomnia because the amount of steroids I take, sometimes I feel like I'm on crack or something. But yeah, so I will be so tired, but I just cannot sleep, or I go to sleep, I wake up at 2 a.m. and I'm up for the day. So my sleep schedule's been weird. Yeah, but I always feel tired. That's really common with like any type of chronic illness though. It's just, you like think your body is, you know, going in overdrive trying to kill you, so you're pretty tired from that. But yeah, there's really nothing they can do about that. I drink Red Bulls every day to help with that, but yeah. So I guess one of the most common side effects or symptoms of autoimmune hepatitis is joint pain, and I did experience that from the get-go, mostly in my hips and my lower back and my wrists. It feels like my bones are aching, just very kind of like shin splint type of pain, but not in my shins, all over, so that's not really fun. So, you know, anytime I'm experiencing some joint pain, I can't go take ibuprofen or Advil or whatever. I have to be really careful about what I put into my body. I usually just try like CBD lotion, heat packs, icy hot, you name it, I've tried it, anything that's not medication. But when it is really bad, I'd take an Aleve, but I really try to not do that. So another side effect I've had that sucked was hair loss. That was caused by them changing my dose of my steroid around, my prednisone, really kind of drastically. But there's been times where they needed to raise my dose really high up when I was having a flare-up or something. So that sucked. My hair just kind of went from about like this to just really thin, uneven, as you can see. And so I ended up having to chop my hair to about here. That was really hard for me. You know, it's not like I lost my full head of hair, but just as a girl, you know, somebody who did care about their appearance, that sucked. That was one of the hardest symptoms for me to deal with. I didn't ever want my picture taken. I didn't want to FaceTime with anybody, friends or family. I didn't like going out with my friends. I wore my hair in braids a lot, in buns. It was just a very hard time for me dealing with that, but it's growing back, thank God. Another side effect I've gotten from the prednisone is when they do raise my dose up higher, I get really chubby cheeks, and that's pretty common with everybody who takes prednisone. It's called like moon face or something like that. I'll put some pictures in of that too, but you can tell at times where my cheeks are just super puffy, and that's due to being on a high dose of prednisone. But luckily that one doesn't last too long. Eventually, you know, your body gets kind of used to it, the dose, or they lower back down, so, but it is what it is. Another symptom that I have is a pain in my side right here where my liver is. So we pretty much just figured that must be cirrhosis that I'm feeling. It feels like a burning sometimes kind of like throbbing pain. It's not agony or whatever, but it is pretty uncomfortable. When it's at its worst, I'll like sleep with an ice pack on my side. But yeah, that's kind of weird. It's like I can feel the damage that was done to my liver, so pretty bizarre. And then the last side effect that I want to talk about is nausea. Nausea. It sucks. This has been the worst side effect of like the whole disease. All those other symptoms I can live with. This one sucks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've been dealing with this since the end of my freshman year. I'm now a senior, so it's been about 3 years, going on 4. I take medication every day to try to help me with that, and we've tried different ones. It's worst. I really don't eat much because I either feel too sick to eat, or if I try to eat, I immediately get sick afterwards. Or sometimes it's just out of nowhere, like after I've eaten. I never really know when it's gonna hit. And it's actually caused me to lose a pretty significant amount of weight. In the first year and a half-ish that I had it, I lost about 35 pounds, and I have not been able to get my weight back up ever since then. So I'm currently about 100 pounds right now, and I'm 5'8", so not great. And that's kind of another reason I've been kind of distancing myself from posting and stuff. You know, I've been worried what people might think if they saw that I was looking really skinny. You know, I've been accused of having an eating disorder, and I understand people, you know, they don't really know what's going on, or they don't know what I'm going through. So I try not to let that get me down or anything. But yeah, I've been kind of like hiding myself away from cameras because I didn't want people to like speculate what was going on with me. But basically eating food is like an everyday battle. I have to kind of like force myself to eat. So I'm not somebody who can, sit and wait for their 3 meals a day. I kind of just have to eat throughout the day, little bits here and there. Whenever I'm feeling hungry, I need to try to eat something just so that I am getting food in me, because, some days I would wait till I wasn't feeling nauseous, and then it'd be about 7 p.m. and I hadn't eaten anything. So it's been like a really vicious cycle to be stuck in, and it's definitely been the hardest part of this disease to deal with. I just try to power through it. It's something I work on every day, trying to gain weight. But yeah, that's been my biggest struggle with having autoimmune hepatitis. That's been the worst symptom. And like I've said, there's good times and there's bad times, but I try not to let those bad times hold me back too much. Yeah, I try to find the silver linings where they are, and everybody does that with everything they're going through. So this is just my personal battles that I'm fighting over here. I was diagnosed in the summer of 2017, so it's going on 4 years now, and these have been, the biggest main side effects. But yeah, so that is what it feels like to have autoimmune hepatitis from my point of view. I will be back with another video soon, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!